What's going on, everybody? DigiDestin here, and I have another new pickup video for you. This one's exciting just because every single find this week was actually from outside the United States. So, first thing was actually a gift. My cousin took a trip to Japan, and he decided to give me a little souvenir. He knows I like video game stuff. He likes Pokemon, so when he was in Tokyo, he went to the Pokemon Center over there, and he decided to get me a plushie. So he knew I like Pokemon, he knew I like plushies, he knew I like Japanese things, and so he decided to get me a little souvenir. It was very nice of him. I'll show you this here. It is Lapras. It's actually a very cute one. It's a nice little small plush. It's got a little chibi feel to it. It says Pokemon Center, Pokemon dolls. So thank you very much to my cousin for bringing this back to me from Japan. It's always exciting to get things from Japan. This one's very cool. They also had like Gengar and like Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu and all those other Pokemon. But I'm really glad he got me Lapras because this one's a unique one. You don't see this one too often in terms of Pokemon merchandise. The next set of finds from outside the United States is actually from Canada. So very recently, my friend and my fiance and I took a trip up to Canada, just a little weekend trip. We decided to make a couple stops, and we ended up finding some pretty cool stuff. Nothing outrageous, but I still think they're pretty cool. So the first thing is this stuff called Ocean Bomb. So it's kind of like a LaCroix or like a bubbly. It's sparkling water. It's Japanese, I believe, but we found it in an Asian supermarket. It's called Ocean Bomb. And the cool thing is, as you can see, it's got a Pokemon on it. So it's got Snorlax on it. And this one is Muscat Grape flavor. I have no idea what that means. But they also had other versions as well. We have Cider with Pikachu on it. We have Mewtwo, strawberry flavor. And the can designs are very simple. Just a nice pastel color usually, and then the Pokemon itself with a little bit of text explaining what the flavor is. You got Jigglypuff, and this says the Pokemon Company, licensed for Asia only. So these were imported, as you can see there. Yeah, this one's Jigglypuff, this one's peach flavor, or it says peaches flavor. And then the last one is apple flavor. This is Bulbasaur. I'm actually really surprised they didn't do one for Charmander or Squirtle, and why they opted to go with a Jigglypuff version. I'm really hoping that they come out with the Ditto version. Ditto is my favorite Pokemon, and I would love to have a Ditto version of this. Again, I mean, I haven't tried this. Hopefully it's good. I do like sparkling water. I'm one of the few people that do. So maybe I'll give it a try. Let's give it a try. Alright, I've decided to try the Snorlax one. Hopefully this one doesn't do anything to me. Well, cheers. Hey, that's pretty tasty. It's got a lot of flavor actually. It actually tastes like grape, even though it is sparkling water. I'm guessing this has some sugar in it. Yeah, it's got some sugar in it, which explains why. It's got some flavor. So it's not necessarily sparkling water. It's more like a soda. But it's actually pretty tasty. I can get into these. Alright, the next find is not really gaming related, but it is a find that we did pick up in Canada. While we're over there, we went to a little night market where we tried some street food and picked up little knickknacks. And my fiance knows I have a weird, not obsession, but I tend to gravitate towards banana related things, like banana print shirts and banana stuffed animals, and I don't know, I just like the look of them for some reason. The color is very bright, it makes me happy essentially. And she found this little banana plush. It's pretty fun. It's got a little smiley face on it, but the funny thing is, when you peel it, it's got a little sad face on it. Not much to it. I just think it's a lot of fun. It's got a little hook here so you can hang it on a keychain or something. But yeah, I thought this one was really fun. Alright, and the last thing that we got from Canada was actually from a thrift store. We didn't really do a lot of thrifting up there. We only went to one store, and that was on the way to one of our destinations. It was a Value Village. But the cool thing about this was this Value Village actually had some gaming stuff. So normally I walk into one of those stores and I don't really expect much. Maybe some sports games on the Wii. But there's some PS4 games, which were pretty recent. There was actually a Philips CDI, the big unit. The DVD player, I believe, the CD player, and it had a controller, all the cords, and even one of those joysticks, so a special controller. And they had a stack of games. The stack of games were kind of pricey. They were about $20 to $50 a piece, including like Dragon's Lair. But the unfortunate thing was the CDI itself wasn't priced. I expected that they recently got it, and so they didn't have time to price it. I didn't really have time to wait for a manager to price it when I asked about it, just because we were kind of in a hurry. So that was kind of unfortunate. I kind of left it there, and hopefully some other collector got it. But there was one thing there that did catch my eye, and I had to pick up regardless of the condition. It was a Game Boy Pocket. This one is kind of a hard to find one. You don't see it too often. It's a Toys R Us exclusive. I don't know about in the US, or I don't know about in Canada, but it was in the US. It might have been a North American thing. But it is an extreme green Game Boy Pocket. Very cool there. Look at that. I love the color. There's a N64 controller to match this color too, which is pretty nice. This one was $34.99 Canadian, and so that basically became about $30 US, which is not bad. You know, $30 for this Game Boy. The nice thing is it came with this battery cover, which is really hard to find. Only unfortunate thing is there's a couple nicks in the sticker back here, no barcode, and then as you could tell on the front, there's no faceplate. But that's a really easy fix. I can just find either a broken Game Boy Pocket and make it a donor and swap out the screen so it's nice and new or clean, and then put a new faceplate on so the rest of the Game Boy is in good shape. I mean, it's a little dirty. It needs a little bit of a clean, but that's not too much work. You know, overall the case is in good shape. They didn't use it too much. I can tell from the amount of wear and tear on the cartridge slot. I don't know, somehow it ended up this way. But I'm really excited about this. This is a really great addition to my Game Boy Pocket collection. I never thought I'd find one of these in a Value Village, but I'm really glad that we took the time to stop into that Value Village on our Canada trip. And those were all my finds for this week. Pretty great things, and it's really funny that all of them came from out of state. It's really exciting when you get finds like this, because it's not necessarily something you can find in your local area. I mean, you might be able to, but I just like the fact that it came from, you know, outside my local area. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out some of my other videos. I have other pickups, tips and tricks, gameplays, as well as streams. And with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next one.